2 minutes left in the third. Duke looking to cut into the deficit and get back within a touchdown. Wilson steps up again, rolls out again. Wilson's there, ball's in the turf, and Jackson's got it. And he's running the other way. There goes Phil Jackson, 40, 45, 50, trying to outrun one last man. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he gets there.
Hey, BT, I don't think these niggas hearing me, bro. Yeah. I don't even gotta do this raps. Hey, I don't gotta rap, yeah. I don't gotta rap. I could just stick to the trap, cause I know that I'ma be rich. We on the map, I send no work in this raps. They gon' pull up with them sticks, pop up at your party, sippin' Bacardi. You make a move and we shoot us a flick. Don't get no warning, we go retarded. No, we can't leave till we empty the clip. Poppin' these out of raw, got me up for some days. You know I ain't missing no plays, now I got on watching. Ducking and dodging a raid, but it's all a part of the game. These niggas be plotting, try and throw dirt on my name. They think we ain't talking them things. You reach for my pockets, hope they remember your name. Bet that we bust at your brain. I don't gotta rap, I could just stick to the trap, cause I know that I'ma be rich. We on the map, I send no work in this raps. They gon' pull up with them sticks, pop up at your party, sippin' Bacardi. You make a move and we shoot us a flick. Don't get no warning, we go retarded. No, we can't leave till we empty the clip. Don't gotta deal, but they know my name, they know what it is with me. I rock with the mob, they hate on the gang. These niggas, they envy me.
Welcome back to the Georgia Tech Dynasty, folks. We're back at it with another game today, looking for a much-needed bounce-back win back at home against Duke, a team that has struggled this season, just 3-5 in the year, 1-4 in conference. We are 5-2, 4-1 in conference. We got a chance to clinch bowl eligibility today, so thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as we get going. Lee Corso likes us in this matchup. Not much of a surprise there, but our first loss since week 1, last time we were on the field and in action against Virginia on the road. Really tough game. Go check it out if you missed it. And for Duke, 5 losses on the year, most recently to number 7 Miami, which is respectable, the best team in our division right now. That's how we play them. Looking at our season stats, though, Slater still playing pretty decent, about 2,000 passing yards, 16-10. Chris Grant was really slow against UVA, not much for him to get done. 772 on the year, but just 67 in that game. Petty's still our leading receiver. Over on Duke's side, their quarterback's, I mean, he's a dual threat, but not much as a passer, so I'm not too scared of him. Decent running back, 6 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns. Didn't do any stats last game. And then a nice wide receiver as well. So we'll look more at Duke's roster in terms of talent, but, I mean, they're not a great team, and it's tough to recruit at a school like that, so we shouldn't be too scared. But you know what? We can't take anybody lightly because Virginia just played us tough. Looking at the sliders real quick, information for these are in the description below. So if you want to use those in your dynasty, you can check those out there. Before we get into this game, though, I want to look at Duke's roster and just see, who their best players are and who we should be looking out for today. Kind of a new wrinkle. We haven't really done this much, but I'd like to start doing it just to give you guys an idea of, who we're going up against in these games and who's injured, too. So their quarterback's 89 overall. He's solid, good speed, so he's definitely dual threat all the way. Running back room, they got some injuries. So Johnson's out. Steve Davis is their new starter. Maybe that's why there were no stats in for him. We looked at the season stats and whatnot. Receiving-wise, decent receiver, 97 speed, but only 79 excel. One guy we got to look out for is 6'4", and that is Charles Rogers here. 6'4", decent speed, so he could be an asset. They also had an injury in that wide receiver room as well. But what I don't see is a lot of speed, so that bodes well for us. Pretty good offensive line. A lot of injuries at center. Their starter and backup are both out, but they still have an 81 overall third stringer, which is unreal. So their line's decent. Defensive line, not so much, though, in the 70s in pretty much every category here, especially D-tackle. So I really expect us to dominate the line of scrimmage and really be able to get our run game going today. Linebacker-wise, really good Mike linebacker, kind of how our defense works there. And outside linebacker's okay as well. Moving back to corner, they got a nice cornerback 1, and other than that, kind of some question marks. Free safety solid, strong safety is solid as well. So really, the trenches, we should win today. They have a pretty good offensive line, but it's nothing to write home about. And they have a couple of playmakers in the wide receiver room, and their quarterback's decent too. But you know what? On paper, we should have this game won. It should have been the same story for Virginia, but it wasn't. So, like I said before, we can't take anybody for granted. Let's come out and dominate and get to bowl eligibility. Lock it up right here. on defense to start this one. Looking at the crowd, really good turnout today. Love to see that from them. But starting on the ground is Duke. Handoff to Davis, the backup, breaks a tackle, and easily gets the first down, breaks another tackle. Already showing signs of last week when Virginia just pounded the rock on us relentlessly. So fresh set of downs for Duke. Option left side. Broken tackle. Our DN, Odom, was right in there to make the play. He pitches it. Davis is not there. He scoops it up. Running down the sideline. Wow. A lot of work to get 6 yards, but it could have been a whole lot worse for us. And them, I guess. 2nd and 4. Duke looking to move the chains again. Wilson with a 5-step drop. Nobody open. Rolls out right. Has the first down. And he's blown up by Perkins, but he holds on to the football. But Duke moving the chains and running the ball with efficiency early. Let's go. We got him at 2nd and 10. We got to get him to 3rd and long. Outside run. Little takes a great angle and makes the tackle. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need more of. Broken tackles. We can't have any of those anymore. We got to take him down first try and get him to 3rd and long. 3rd down and 8. This is where our defense should be at its best. Duke dropping back. Screen pass left side. Davis there. Little sees it. He breaks his tackle, though. Davis running down the sideline, and Wilson forces him out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. 4th down and 1. Decision time for the Blue Devils. Duke's taking a page out of our book here and going Wildcat. We're blitzing against it. Davis up the middle has the hole. Wilson shoots the gap, but can't bring him down short of the sticks. Davis moves the chains. This is a physical drive from the Blue Devils, man. Give him credit. We got to adjust. Their passing game is scaring nobody. Off tackle run. Perfectly executed. Jackson shoots the gap, and he gets some help from Odom. Make that David Joseph off the edge. 2nd and 12. We need more of that. Let's just keep stacking that box. We got to force Duke to beat us through the air. We bring the safety on a blitz. Wilson unloads. He has a receiver down the sideline, and Nicholas outruns Smith to the end zone. 38-yard pitch and catch. Duke strikes first.
What a strike for the score. And he did a nice job of looking off his defenders.
Early check from the run to the pass on 2nd down and 3. Nobody open. Slater's got some room off the right side. Takes it himself and slides down at the 40. If he can use his legs in scramble situations today, that's going to be a big asset for us. Again, you can already see Duke stacking the box. There's 8 guys in there, so we check to the pass. Let's just try and beat him through the air. Let's keep it simple. Bring our boy Harris on a quick out route. He's the hot receiver. Slater hits him, and he's over the 50-yard line, barreling over his defender. That's going to be there all day. We got to be efficient. Again, look at this box. One safety high, man-to-man across the board. Easy read to Brown, who makes the catch for 7 yards and moves the chains. It's that simple today. Let's just keep spreading them out, man. If we're going to have to set up this run game through the pass, we're going to do that. Slater with the perfect placement to Nelson, who had inside leverage. That's 10 more, and we're into the red zone. Again, just not feeling the run game here. You can see the linebackers and the defensive line just looking like they're going to run a stunt, so we check to the screen. Our receiver gets off the press, and Slater hits Nelson inside the 5. Really good awareness because that pass is designed to go to the running back, right? It's a screen, but he sees Nelson win clean off the line and slots it between the defensive back and the safety. Wildcat, Wildcat, Wildcat. Let's go. Dante Simmons takes the rock, runs off left side, and hits pay dirt. Let's go. Backup running back getting this on the board. 3rd and 1, let's clog it up. We're sending everybody. We're selling out for the run game here. 8 guys towards the backfield. But they're going to pass against that. Man-to-man across the board. Wilson finds his receiver, Nicholas, on the quick curl route. Smith not quick enough to get back. That's fine. You know, we're going to force Duke to win with the pass today. So if they're going to get these first downs every now and then, that's fine. I think our defense has adjusted really well since that first drive against this run game. We just got to keep sending the pressure and stacking the box. But Davis finds a seam. He jukes our linebacker out of his shoes and gets 12 yards on 2nd and 11. We gotta make the play at the first opportunity there. All right, 1 minute to go, first quarter, 7-7. Option right. Davis with some room, but Jackson is right there to stonewall him. Let's go, boy. 2nd and 9, expecting a pass with a 4-wide set, and that's what Duke is doing. Wilson downfield has his receiver, Nicholas, breaks a tackle and falls down at the 8. 32 yards. They attack that left sideline again against the zone. I'm not sure we can stick with this going forward. First play of the second quarter, 1st and goal, I formation. Draw up the middle. There goes Davis, and Jackson just brings him down inches shy of the goal line. We've had no answers for that draw. 3rd and goal, Duke going heavy on the line, expecting a run here, but no, they pass. Wilson finds a receiver in Nicholas on a slant over the middle, and he catches it for a touchdown. Duke takes the lead, man. They got us all over the place defensively.
Another score, his second in the passing game. The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass in the
All right, offense back up. We're going to have to respond here because Duke is scoring at will so far. 2 drives and 2 touchdowns. Slater checking to the pass on 2nd and 11. Running out of time, and he's sacked. Nobody open. Perfect coverage across the board. Wayne Davis gets to Slater and breaks him down to set up 3rd and a mile. 3rd down and 20, and obviously, guys, this is just not where we want to be in this situation, so we got to convert here. Slater dropping back, throws over the middle. There's Nelson, has a block ahead, and he gets to midfield. Gain of 26, good for a 1st down. What a clutch conversion. All right, let's go back to the pass. Look, I mean, you guys see it. They're stacking the box again. We got to make them pay for this. We got the slant over the middle against the zone. There's Nelson again, weaving through the defense, slicing his way inside the 35. 17 more yards. He's having a hell of a 1st half. Loving the way that Slater is reading the defense right now. He's seeing the field really well. Let's keep it going. We got zone coverage here. Drag routes open. There's Petty up the middle, and he gets 12 more. That's simple. You read the first corner. Is he dropping back in the zone? Is he staying with Petty and man-to-man? He dropped into his zone. Slater right on the money. This is one of my favorite plays in the game, jet sweep play-action pass. Slater fakes to Brown and has his receiver Grant open out of the backfield, makes the defender miss, and gets inside the 5 all the way down to the 2. 13 more. Let's finish. Could go Wildcat here, but Slater's got a nose for the end zone, so let's see if we can use him. Fake the handoff, has running room up the middle, and he dives his way in to even the game at 14. Matt Slater orchestrating a hell of a drive. The way our offense is playing, we might just need 1 stop from our defense. Can we get it? Wilson breaks 1 tackle, not the 2nd though. Wrapped up and dropped in the backfield. Loss of 3 on 1st down. Another 3rd down. Can this be the one? We're in nickel coverage. We're dropping everybody back, looking for the screen. It's not. They're going downfield to the sideline. McCoy picks it off. McCoy tracks it down, gets a foot inbounds, and we take over with 3.5 to go in the 2nd.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the call on the field will be...
So instead, Duke punts it away, and Ryan Wood with the return gets over midfield up to the 45, 11 yards there. Great starting field position. Let's take advantage here. Our strategy here is to milk this clock, but put some points on the scoreboard going into the 2nd. 3rd down and 1. Slater feels his way up the middle, picks up 8 yards, and moves the chains. Loving the way he's playing today. We're in no rush here. We can continue to run the ball. We're going to go to Grant here, pull the right guard. Runs left, cuts it back up the middle. Great vision. There he goes inside the 20, inside the 15, and all the way down to the 12. Chris Grant with an 18-yard burst, his best run in 2 games. About a minute left, still got all 3 timeouts, inside zone give. The handoff goes to Allen, who fights his way inside the 5 and spins down to the 2. Fresh set of downs. Let's go. Okay, under 30 seconds, clock still ticking. Wildcat for Grant. Runs off the right side, fights to the pylon, stiff arms his man, and he gets there. Welcome back, Chris Grant. We got the lead with 15 seconds to go in the 1st. All right, looking at the stats from the 1st half, both offenses played well. Really, the big difference here is that we had that extra drive because we got the stop, but our defense seems to have figured out its footing and how to stop this Duke rushing attack. Things bode well for the 2nd. Let's keep it going. Early 3rd down, and we're going to the air to convert. 4 wide set. We're sending Grant on a wheel route. Slater gets the snap, sees his hot man. It's Brown over the middle. Nobody even covered him. He gets 18 on 3rd down, and it's a fresh set of downs for the Jackets. We're going to go back to the air on 2nd down and 4. I think they're expecting us to run the football here, so let's see if we can catch him sleeping again. Slater holds on to it too long, and he's sacked for the 2nd time today. This time it's Matt Carter. That ball just simply has to get out. He has his check down man to the left side wide open. We're 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions today, but back in a 3rd and long scenario where we don't want to be. Slater hits the drag underneath to Brown, who at least gets some of that yardage back. He gets 7, and now we have a decision to make early in the 2nd half. As you can probably guess, we're going for this. We got a nice play we think we can hit this on. And Slater does just that. He finds Sean Brown on the right side for a gain of 10 and another first down. Let's go. We've already converted a 3rd and long and a 4th and medium. Now it's 3rd down and 8. We're going to run this time. Handoff goes to Grant. He fights his way forward and gets more yards than I think I was expecting. He gets 7, make it 4th and 1. Yeah, we're definitely going for this. Let's go back to him. I know Duke's stacking the box here. We don't care. Stop us. We dare you. Handoff goes to Grant, has some room, and gets the first down, as he always does. Let's keep it moving. 2nd and 10. Haven't done a whole lot of misdirection today. Let's see if we can spread them out a little bit. Slater underneath for Simmons. Has blockers ahead, and he's free down the sideline. 10-5, touchdown. 2nd score of the day for Dante Simmons, and it's a 2-touchdown lead for Georgia Tech midway through the 3rd.
Letting it get inside. Gotta wear a seatbelt when you ride. I'm keeping my Jimmy on time.
So 21 unanswered points for us ever since Duke had that 14-7 lead. We've taken over. They need a response. They need it quick. Here goes Wilson trying to get them that response, and he gets 26 on the first play of their ensuing drive. We're thinking damage control here at this point. Going to throw a lot more zone looks in there, expecting a lot of passing. This is a run, though. Triple option right side. Wilson pitches to Davis, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he's freed on the sideline inside the 40, and finally pushed out there. We got to wrap this dude up. Let's go, D. One more stop. Let's get it. Quarterback dropping back, nobody open, rolls out right side, nobody there, evades 2 defenders, gets to the 20, and slides down there. We need our edges to contain this quarterback because he's running wild. Duke knocking on the door of the red zone, back to Davis, cuts it up the middle, breaks Wilson's tackle, and gets 10 more yards. Gotta wrap up, man. We gotta bring this guy down. 2 minutes left in the 3rd. Duke looking to cut into the deficit and get back within a touchdown. Wilson steps up again, rolls out again. Wilson's there, balls in the turf, and Jackson's got it. And he's running the other way. There goes Phil Jackson, 40, 45, 50, trying to outrun one last man. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he gets there. Touchdown, Phil Jackson, a 95-yard scoop and score, and it's a 21-point lead.
Now, boy, it ain't no major. I can never switch, I can never be a hater. Tryna hit it lit, you get hit with the lasers. I'm smoking hella pack while I counter this paper. Ballin', this ain't no free throw. Got your on my dick, she a freak. Poet 6, I remix, watch drop the top off the whip.
Our defense has balled out since the end of the 1st quarter. No points allowed, and they're just making plays. Here's Wilson. Oh, yeah, sit your ass down, little boy. Let's go. 3rd down and 9. If we get him off the field here, we got to be feeling pretty good about ourselves. Nickel coverage, off coverage. Little sees it all, throws underneath. Jackson is right there. Johnny on the spot. Bring up 4th down. Into the 4th quarter we go. 21-point lead, 7.5 left in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 3. Duke really needs a stop. Slater fakes, keeps, has room, and is just short. Nice hit by their safety to keep him short of the sticks, and it brings up 4th and 1. We're going to go for this. All we need is 1. They've really had no answers for our run game, especially on conversion situations all day. They don't have one here. Simmons, with plenty of room, gets 3, even more than we needed, and we're under 7 minutes to go. Let's keep milking that clock. Look, I mean, if they're going to keep stacking the box, we're going to take our chances every now and then. 2nd and 6, we like this. Looks like man-to-man across the board. Slater gets the snap. It is man-to-man. He's got Brown, and Brown's got the pylon. Touchdown. That is the dagger. Goodbye, Duke. How about 35 unanswered points? And it just gets better. Hell yeah. 3rd and 11, nickel, off coverage, one last stop to put it away, and he's short. Hines makes the catch, that 6'4" receiver, but he couldn't use his length to get over the 1st down marker, and Duke's gonna punt it away. Got the backups in, just running clock in, wasting away the time on our way to our 6th win of the year. Earl Edwards picks up the 1st down. True freshman backup quarterback getting a little bit of run here late. And that does it, man. 35 unanswered points fuels us to a 42-14 win. Ladies and gentlemen, in year 1 of the Georgia Tech rebuild, we have reached bowl eligibility, and it only took 8 games. Matt Slater, your player of the game, he was spectacular today. Really struggled against Virginia to take care of the football and conduct this offense, but loved what I saw out of him today, both as a passer, rusher, and a leader. He had his fingerprints all over this big-time win. So like I said, really ever since the first quarter, the game completely flipped. Duke was getting a lot of things it wanted offensively. They scored 7 in the first, 7 in the second, really early. But then we got a really big stop midway through that second quarter, and our defense really finally started to shut down that run game. And our offense kept churning. Our offense never really struggled today. Needed some really big conversions throughout the contest, but that's why we got a guy like Matt Slater, who was 17 for 20 for 220 and 2 tutties. Chris Grant was really efficient today, 17 for 70, or 50 for 75 rather, and a touchdown. We haven't really needed him to be the guy on offense lately because our passing game is really starting to develop and play with some effectiveness. Sean Brown, another big game, 6 for 69 and a touchdown. Nelson, the same amount of receiving yards as well. He was a weapon for us. Then defensively, the story of the game is our defense. We really needed them to play well, needed them to get stops. They forced a turnover in the red zone. Phil Jackson was unreal today. Led us in tackles. That's not surprising at all. 6 TFLs, finally getting some pressure in the backfield and bringing guys down back there. We even had a sack today, so really happy with the play of the defense. I've been waiting for them to get some more disruption because that's really what's been hurting us all year, is other teams' run games are just exposing us. Happened against Notre Dame, happened against Virginia, those 2 losses, and it happened against UNC, but we did win that game. And of course, anytime you force a red zone turnover that leads to a touchdown, you're going to take that every day of the week. So offense was great. We outgained them, outconverted them, really shut them down on third down ever since that second quarter. Only time we didn't score in the red zone was in that last sequence when we were running out the clock. We didn't turn the ball over today, and we dominated time of possession because we had the ball for pretty much the entire fourth quarter, so that definitely helps. But really happy with the performance today and a big-time win. Let's go bowling. Hey, that was a lot of fun. We got that sour taste of losing out of our mouths. We played really well against, honestly, a pretty decent team. I could see Duke doing a little bit of damage in the ACC this year. They've got the pieces on the ground game. I think their safeties are really good. Their quarterback has the ability to be dangerous, but a really great game from our team. The offense was spectacular. No turnovers today. Really clutch on some big-time conversions. Took care of the ball, like I said. Really was a dual threat, attack. We had Dante Simmons play well. Chris Grant play well. Slater do well on the ground. And then our receiving game was really explosive and really big. So if we play like that the rest of the way, we could hit 10 wins. I don't really envision us losing again. So massive improvement, massive bounce back. A loss like that to Virginia last week could really buckle a team and really thwart the momentum that they gained throughout the first part of the season when we were 5-1. But no, we come right back and smash this Duke team in the mouth. Let's keep this momentum going because we got some big games coming up. One of those being Miami, which will basically be the championship game for the ACC Coastal Division. So we got some work still to do ahead of us, but I love where our team is at right now. I hope you guys do as well. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the post notifications, and I'll be back with a game very soon. Thanks so much for tuning in.